Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and we're taking a look at a very different scene in Grants Pass as opposed to the scene that we're seeing in Medford. Well, the scene that we're seeing right now in Medford, there were no clouds when I was outside just a few minutes ago, but it's nothing but clouds in Grants Pass. So we had some fog earlier this morning. The fog has since lifted up. It's now stratus clouds, and it's keeping our temperatures at bay, 32 degrees still in Grants Pass. But a little bit later today, I promise we will see some sunshine. It's just going to take a minute. Visibility is looking pretty good, except for in Grants Pass. We're at 4 statute miles, but I think most of the fog has lifted up off of the ground. And you can see the big temperature disparity between Grants Pass and Medford. We're 8 degrees warmer in Medford because we've seen more sunshine. Over on the east side, temperatures in the 30s. Mainly 40s for west side valleys, the exception being Grants Pass, and then 55 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. Here's your coatcast for today for the Rogue Valley, and we are going to go with a light jacket as temperatures are going to be in the mid 50s, which is very seasonal for this time of the year. So we'll end up being in the 40s for the east side, 40s and 50s for west side valleys, and it will end up being in the mid to upper 50s along the coast. We'll have a lot more sunshine today as opposed to yesterday. Now we will have some passing higher level clouds, but they are going to be pretty harmless. And then overnight we'll continue to have mostly clear skies. Temperatures will end up being just about the same as this morning, maybe a smidge warmer, but still pretty cold out there. We'll see teens for the east side, 20s for west side valleys, and just shy of 40 degrees there along the coast and Brookings. So this weekend is going to look pretty similar to today. Saturday we'll maybe have a little bit more in the way of clouds, but into Sunday also the same amount of cloud coverage, but feeling and looking a lot more mild out there, as we're going to be closer to 60 degrees for Medford, which is about 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. So a wonderful forecast we have through Monday, but then the forecast gets flipped on its head as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 days in a row that we are declaring as high winter weather impact days. So here's the bottom line for the storm system, at least for right now. It's going to arrive on Tuesday. Snow levels are going to drop Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, potentially as low as our west side valley floors, maybe even a little bit lower. So confidence is starting to grow in the fact that we'll have some valley snow, maybe even some coastal snow as well. And this storm system is looking a lot wetter than the storm system that we had for this past Tuesday. So that means that potential snowfall totals could be a lot greater up in the Cascades and Siskiyous, and that means that travel impacts will be a lot greater. But there's still a lot to be determined with this forecast. We still have to figure out timing. We still have to figure out how much snow is actually going to fall, where the snow levels will be at. So this is still an eternity to figure out all the ins and outs of this forecast. And I totally forgot I had this graphic slugged in afterwards because it pretty much just said all the things that I just said, but there you go, just kind of a little summary. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. We will see 4 days of dry weather and then rain returning on Tuesday, then snow levels plummeting into Wednesday morning. So snow is starting to look likely even for the coast on Wednesday into Thursday. For Siskiyou County, we will see winds picking up on Wednesday, so it would not be a big shock to see a wind advisory, maybe even a high wind warning, but we'll also have that chance for rain and snow showers on top of that. For the east side, winds are looking like they'll also be a big deal for those higher terrain areas, areas with exposed terrain in those higher elevations, I should say, but also that chance for snow into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The Cascades and Siskiyous looking like they're going to get walloped with snow on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but it's still too early to put a specific amount to that. And then for the Rogue Valley, nice weather through Monday. Rain arrives on Tuesday, likely transitioning to snow for Wednesday and Thursday.